And I'm back with another battle video. So this is the Virizion Genesect deck again. I'm playing against something that's not extremely competitive, but it is I think it's a mostly straight fire deck. And I believe this is a loss on my end. So I'm doing this battle video more so I can review it and see if there's something where I could have changed it up and got a win on this. We see that he doesn't have a basic, and we see the fire. So everything I have is weak to fire. So I know this is going to be a difficult match. I don't have the Virizion start, which would be my ideal, well, I've got a Skyla in hand, so I can Skyla for an Ultra Ball to get Virizion out, but I draw an Ultra Ball. Now I see that he has a Fennekin out, so I breathe a little easier because this isn't going to be like a quad Pyroar, or I'm going to have to be G-boostering everything. This will be a match that I might have a shot at. So first thing is first, I need to get a Virizion out onto the field. I toss out the Megaphone and a Juniper since I have two of them in hand. We'll go ahead and grab that Virizion. For some reason it popped back into the deck, so we'll grab it again. Go ahead and attach the grass, and for my supporter, I'll go ahead and play the Skyla. I forget what I'm actually going for. I go for the laser, and I think this is just to stall a little bit, force him to evolve, and I don't know, maybe I think I should have gone with the switch, honestly. Virgin is still a great deck, but it did lose Sky Arrow. So the free retreat that this deck usually had I miss it. Now this deck has been getting some modifications with Dragonite EX, either replacing the Genesects completely or swapping in one or two of them in for a Genesect instead. Because Genesect, essentially, when you play it on your bench, you get to move energy and then rush in. So not having that Sky Arrow in effect isn't that big a deal. We do see him get out an Evo Soda. So he's going to evolve, which gets rid of that poison. And he attaches another fire. Now, he's still going to want to see another basic at the bench, because if I have the energy attachment, switch, and a muscle band, he automatically loses. So waiting to see if he's got anything else. Right now he's just going to hit me for 80, which is, honestly, it's a huge hit right now. So there's the muscle band and the energy, and now I just need the switch. I definitely don't want a Colress for one, so pretty sure we're just going to be attaching and then Junipering that Colress. And unfortunately, we missed the switch. So that sucks. We're going to have to go ahead and just use another laser, hope he stays asleep and doesn't have a muscle band and a fire energy to knock me out. So I was really close there to just winning it. Unfortunately didn't. So there's my answer to my question in the beginning of the video. What could I have done to win this match? I could have Skyload for a switch. Now, I think he Junipered, so I don't think he had the option to end anyways. If he thought, he had to get the switch out of my hand, I don't know if that was a possibility. So that's how I could have won right there. So now I know. We are going to see the end now, which I wasn't really in love with my hand. But this hand is definitely worse. 5 energy and a Jirachi. Jirachi is going to get me that supporter, but I would have liked a hand where I could maybe work with it a little bit more. This Genesect is pretty much going down in this turn, and we're just going to be left with that Virizion to, I don't think it can even take the knockout. If I can hit a Lysander, but I want, yeah, this is just really a bad hand overall. Like, there's, we're going to take out, throw out a Grass and a Plasma to get another Genesect on the bench. Now, I do have Mewtwo. I could start attacking with the Mewtwo. But right now I'm going to use the Genesect to bring up the Litleo so that I can go ahead and take that out before it becomes a Pyroar, which would force me to Juniper later on. Definitely going for the N here. He's got a hand of 8. He would be dropping down to a hand of 4, and I would hopefully get something to work with. This is a little better. Still not fantastic, but definitely workable. I'm gonna go ahead and looks like I'm gonna Ultra Ball away that for the Mewtwo, and hopefully I'll be able to use that Mewtwo to knock out his Delphox. And we're just going to Emerald Slash for the knockout on this Litleo, and we're gonna power up that. Yeah, we're gonna power up the Mewtwo. The Genesect. The only reason we really went for it was to be able to get that Litleo up, and I pull the G booster off the prizes, so that's actually fantastic. It will mean that I can attack with Genesect later if he gets another Pyroar out. G booster does go through all effects, so that ability doesn't mean anything to the G booster. And we see a muscle band attached, so, and a blacksmith. Okay, he's getting that Fennekin back on the bench, ready to go, because let's see, he's got 20 on him, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm doing 100 to him next turn right now. I need 20 more, so I need one more energy or a muscle band to knock him out with my Mewtwo. I have a feeling that, I forget what Delphox's attack actually is. Blaze Ball, 50 plus 20 more for each fire, so he's doing 50, 60, 70, 90 times 2 for weakness, which is 120, which is the knockout. Be able to come back and take the knockout on this Mewtwo, but unfortunately, because I had to pull that Genesect out, if he has a catcher or a Lysander, he pretty much wins if he can do 90 damage with a fire Pokemon. Now, good thing is that I see that Fennekin isn't evolved, so we're going to go ahead and end him to 2 and hope that he just can't draw into anything. We go ahead and have the energy, we're going to X-Ball for 120, take out the Delphox, and we at least have a shot. Hoping on this end to 2 that he doesn't or isn't able to pull up my Genesect. And we'll go ahead and we get the Verbank off of the prizes. Nothing big. Oh, we see the Litleo come back out. And he has a Juniper. Okay, so we're going to find out probably this turn if he runs catcher or not. And we see a Fiery Torch. He discards a fire to be able to draw 2 more. And I'll admit I'm a little irked that on a N of 2 he was able to top a Juniper. That was probably my only shot at staying in this game. But that's what I get for not Skyling for that switch the first turn. So we see a Professor's Letter. He's... bright side is we don't see him really evolving. Oh, okay, well, here we go. This, we're going to see him just toss those 2 fires out. Since he runs Blacksmith, he's really not concerned about that. He'll be able to get those back quite easily. And we see another Fiery Torch, so he's just going to keep on drawing and hope that he hits that Candy Delphox. Candy Delphox catcher would win, so he looks like he doesn't have it, so we're going to see a switch back to Reshiram. And that puts me in an interesting position. Oh, and we see an Evo Soda, so my end of 2 pretty much did nothing for him. He tops a Juniper, he hits 2 Fiery Torches, he hits 1 Fiery Torch and a Dowsing Machine, and there's really nothing I can do right now. I need an energy switch and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and manually attach to the Genesect. I'm almost tempted just to throw the G booster on there, but I can't really promote the Genesect right now. I can't promote it until it's my last prize. Otherwise, he's just gonna pretty much one-shot me with something. Now, I really wish that Colress was an N. Oh, I just realized he used Evo Soda, but did not actually evolve to anything. He must run only like a 2/2 line of Pyroar, and 1 is prized. Or 2 are prized. Is 1 in the discard? This is odd. So I end up just hitting him for 60. The Pyroar was in his hand. Okay, so it was another Breakson he didn't have. And we see a Pokemon fan club for nothing, and he's going to X-Ball. Yeah, this is just really, I mean, this is just a terrible hand, because he only needs 2 prizes. If he draws into anything decent, he wins. Yeah, I really needed a Plasma. And so I decided to take the knockout on the Reshiram and just hope he doesn't evolve. If that 2 card hand is not something to let him evolve, I win. We see a Blacksmith. And I believe if that other card in his hand is an energy. Nope, okay, it's not. So we have one more turn. Get hit for 20. And Mewtwo's at 100. I can't afford to leave him up anymore. But that Pyroar's, and I just made a huge, okay, so this is why I do these videos. I made a huge misplay right there by attaching the Grass Energy. I have to have the Plasma to bring up that Pyroar and knock it out before it got anywhere. So I really should have just double energy switched, and use that Sycamore to hopefully draw into the Plasma. Okay, so yeah, this game, I mean, I had some really dead hands, but I've seen 2 big misplays that, the first one definitely lost me the game, and this one, I got really lucky right now that he doesn't have, well, I at least made this into a close game. I'm able to retreat, G-Booster's going to get through Pyroar, and he's going to be left with a naked Reshiram. So, I still have a small shot of winning this, albeit a very small one. And we're going to, there's no point in using the laser because I'm just taking the knockout. So, but if he has a Blacksmith and an energy, I'm done. And there's nothing I really could have done. He would have been able to take out anything on the field with the Blacksmith and energy. Energy, Blacksmith. So, thanks everyone for watching. This is a good learning thing for me, and some amazing, fantastic luck on his side too. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I've got a few more battle videos coming up, including a really good one with my Plasma deck. That's a terrible game in general, but the first turn is awesome. So stay tuned for that.